Alright, so I have here for you a short video of the food that I'll be eating along the Appalachian Trail. This in particular is going to be just one care package that I'll be sending to myself along the trail. I anticipate it lasting me for about 5 days, depending on how hungry I am, I guess. So each meal is gonna, or excuse me, each day is gonna have about 2,500 calories. I know that I normally have that in a day, around town, but I think, or at least I'm hoping that that'll last me in a trail. I guess I'll just see how it works out. If worse comes to worse, I'll just have some of the packages that are sent to me later. I'll add more food to those, or I'll have my mom add more food to those. All right. So anyway, so I guess I'll just kind of run through the food that I'll be using, or that I'll be having each day. All right. So for the first day of this particular care package, I'll be having oatmeal, some apples and cranberries, and then for moving on to lunch, I will be having a Cliff Bar, definitely full of it has vitamins and minerals in there, so I don't need to take a multivitamin if I have one of these a day. At least that's what I hope. And then also for lunch, I'll have these Jif to go natural peanut butter pouches. And each pouch has about 250 calories, so you got 500 calories right here. Definitely a lot of energy for me. And with these, I'll be kind of making sandwiches, I guess you can call them, with these whole wheat wraps. Okay, so I'll have about two whole wheat wraps, one for each pouch here. For dinner, I'm going to use ramen. I feel like I almost have to, because it's 800 calories almost for 2 pouches, and I really probably could use only about 2 cups of water, so it's pretty efficient. One drawback is definitely the sodium. Where is it at? Yeah, sodium. 38%. I think that there's 2 servings. Yeah, 2 servings per container. So you're looking at around 80% of your daily value of sodium. Hopefully I'll sweat that out, especially because pretty much every dinner I have is high in sodium. Anyway, moving on to day 2. Day 2 of this particular mail drop is going to have cream wheat for breakfast, 3 pouches of cream wheat. Most of my breakfasts will be oatmeal, so I really wanted to mix it up. I got some cream of wheat, and I have some grits that I'll show you in a little bit. So anyway, cream of wheat, and it's maple brown sugar flavor. I think they come in other flavors, but that's just the one that was speaking to me when I was at the store. For lunch, we'll also have another Cliff Bar, and the 2 peanut butter pouches with the whole wheat wraps. And also, I feel like most days I'll probably have something else to go with the dinner, the lunch, I mean. And on this particular day, I'm just going to go with prunes. I got about a cup of prunes here, so about 400 to 500 calories of prunes, just to kind of supplement my calorie needs. I see a lot of other people that post online tend to use candy bars and stuff like that. Now, I don't have anything against them doing that, but I just think that I want to see if I can do this in a little more of a healthy way. As opposed to just having sugar, empty calories with just sugar attached to it. So I'll give that a try. We'll see. Maybe I'll break down at some point and start eating candy bars like everyone else. All right. So for dinner, I have Idahoan mashed potatoes, and so all you do is add water to these. Like pretty much with every other dinner, a lot of sodium. I think there's four servings for this one pouch, and it's 24%, so you're looking at about 100% of your daily value in one pouch. Good thing I'm having 2 pouches, I guess. And also just to add to the sodium, and also just, I guess, really to add some protein, I have these bacon bits, which just add some more flavor to those mashed potatoes. All right, so moving on to day 3. So day 3, I have more oatmeal, 3 pouches of it for breakfast. For lunch, I have the Jif to go peanut butter pouches that I'll have with the wraps again. 1 more Cliff Bar, and today I will have, or for this day I mean, I'll have some trail mix. I actually got a huge bag of trail mix from Costco, and I'm actually just going to subdivide that into smaller pouches or smaller Ziploc baggies and have that throughout my trip on the trail. Alright, so moving on to dinner. For dinner, this particular night, I'm going to have this Knorr rice sides. They also come in pasta sides, which I'll have. And these things are, these things are pretty awesome. I like them because, I went to the store and I spent about $1.25 per pouch. And it's a complete meal. So let's see how much calories we got here. I didn't look at it earlier. Yeah, so you're looking at, about 600, I guess 600 calories just for that one dinner at $1.25. That's just a really good, really good deal. So more of those to come. For breakfast on the 4th day of this mail drop package, I'm gonna have instant grits. I got the butter flavor just because when I'm on the trail I don't anticipate carrying any butter to flavor my grits, and grits don't really have too much flavor to start, so I think these are really the way to go. Moving on to lunch. For lunch this day I'll have a Cliff Bar and another cup of prunes. I didn't put any peanut butter in this particular day when I was planning, just because for dinner I'm actually going to be having these Spam singles, and I'm figuring I could cook up the Spam singles and wrap them in one of the whole wheat wraps to make myself a sandwich of some sort. And these are actually pretty awesome too. They cost about $1, and they have 250 calories and a lot of fat, which I don't really think I'll have a lot of along the trail. So I feel like this is definitely going to be a good meal, and of course more sodium, which is always good. But anyway, so I got the Spam singles. Moving on to the last day of this particular mail drop, I have some more oatmeal, 3 pouches of it, different flavor, just to mix it up a little bit. And for lunch, I have some more trail mix from that larger trail mix bag that I subdivided. I have a Cliff Bar, 2 more of the Jif to go peanut butter pouches for the whole wheat wraps, and 1 more of those Knorr pasta sides. Again, really awesome, about $1.25 for these. Okay, just a couple other things to talk about here before I sign off. I'm a milk lover. I usually have at least a glass of milk a day, and I really can't go without it. So just to kind of help myself out along the trail and get my milk fix, I have some dry milk. And so one of these pouches, you add it to basically roughly a quart of water, and it makes you 4 cups of milk. That'll give me about 1 or 2 days worth of milk a week, depending on if I can ration it or not. And then so in every single mail drop package, what I'll also have is I'm gonna definitely have tea, and so I'll have 5 packets of tea and 5 pouches of sugar. And I don't know when I'll be having it along the trail, whether it be breakfast or lunch or dinner, but at some point I anticipate just drinking tea. I like sitting down, drinking tea, and thinking, and just taking in all the sights. So I'll go with that. Oh, sorry, that's my phone going off. Alright, so last thing I didn't put in this video, pretty much every mail drop I have is going to be based on this. I'll have some Idahoan potatoes, I'll have ramen, Spam, the pasta sides that I had up here, and all the breakfasts and lunches will be pretty much the same. The one thing I didn't show though is I also at certain points will have minute rice and black beans. The minute rice and black beans, when you combine them together, you get a complete protein, and so it's much better than having just white rice alone or just black beans alone. Also, I know that black beans you need to soak them or cook them for a long period of time, otherwise they don't come out right, or they come out kind of hard. So the way I'm gonna I guess work around that is I think what I'll do is in the mornings I'll take black beans, I'll put them in a little Ziploc baggie with some water, and I'll let them soak through the day as I'm hiking, and then come dinner time they will have the soak time down, so that I'll be able to just cook them right with the rice. And since rice and beans don't have a lot of flavor by themselves, I actually went ahead and bought some of these Goya seasonings. So I have chicken seasoning, or chicken bouillon, I guess, and I also have some saffron seasoning, both of which I've had before and I think are pretty delicious. They come in little individual pouches, similar to the pouches that you would have if you used ramen. So anyway, at this point I guess I'm going to check out.